Hey, y'all, what's up? We're here for hamstrings and glutes. This is gonna be like top of booty focus mostly today. And then we've got obviously hamstrings. Let's learn to separate quads and other parts of the glutes versus hamstrings and different parts of the glutes so we can get bomb ass glute work twice a week. And work on really activating the appropriate muscles so we can get the right recovery every single week and make progressions every single time. Um, I am warmed up, ready to go. Encourage you to just via dumbbell. I'll give you that option. Workout very gym friendly. However, obviously, I'm at home. So I'm going to give you both options for every single movement. I do have my mid-level bench set up for step-ups. I'll pull in my shallow bench for hip thrusts. Dumbbell options, I like something on the lighter side for step-ups or a resistance band. So I've got 15s today. And then I have a set of 20s, a set of 30s, a 50-pound dumbbell. I don't think I'll be using the 20s or 30s today. And then I also have a mini loop band, which you can also just use the cable attachment with the ankle strap at its lowest setting for side glute raises when we get to that point. So a number of options for your step-ups. I have a plate to give me like the best height option. I'm going to position myself near my wall for support. You may want to have your chair or wall nearby for support for certain moves as well. I've got my grips in case I need them for sumo squats. We're working with a 4 to 6 rep range, which means we're focusing on volume. If you're using a heavy dumbbell, there's a couple different options that you can use at home. I'll also be using this bad boy for sumo squats. But a pull through is a really great dumbbell option if you don't have a barbell at home and you need to go heavier for your RDLs. So you can go straight up pull through with a dumbbell, or you can also attach a resistance band to your dumbbell, hook it around a piece of furniture to give you even more resistance and to kind of help guide you through that motion with a little bit more control. So you can also do this with cables at the gym if you're not ready for a barbell at the gym just yet. That's a really great option to kind of use as a stepping stone to graduate to a barbell. But you want to position your dumbbell right here in between the thighs in a wide stance, toes pointed slightly out. You can focus on just the hinge. Work on that if you'd like. So more of like a good morning when you're working pull-throughs. And then begin to grab your weight. And it's literally just like you're pulling the dumbbell through. Make sure you've got that activation at the top of that rep. Do you see how I'm slightly bent at the top? My glutes are activated. And that's exactly your ending position, whether you're using a barbell, a dumbbell, whatever the case may be. You want to make sure these guys stay activated so that prolongs your time under tension, all right? If you just quit activating and then go right into the next rep, you're not getting as much bang for your buck, basically. So, you know what, I'll kick off the very first set with a pull through to give you a little bit more of a demo there, and then I'll move to my barbell because we do have 4 sets. This is the one exercise, we've got 4 sets. Everything else is 3 sets. No supersets today, guys, except for our step-ups and our unilateral, if you consider that a superset, because we are working one side and moving quicker if you'd like. So get comfortable with volume, get comfortable with rest today, get comfortable just using the right activation, all right? So remember, we want to keep our arms close to the body, whether we're using a dumbbell or a barbell. Dumbbell's no different. You might need your grips, even if you're just doing a dumbbell. No shame in that game. I'm going 2 more. Again, 4 to 6 reps. Good. So if you literally just wanted to use that as more of like a warm-up set, getting started set, that's great. Get your form right, but now I need you to be challenged. So 4 to 6 reps is not a lot. So I need you to find that challenge to make sure you're getting close to failure. Very close to, if not failing, okay? I don't mean failing in terms of like form quality going to shit and movement quality. I mean maxing out your effort, literally. So get your stance right. All right, did you guys see how long I held that last rep? Like, there is a point to this. And the point is time under tension. So, although I know I can lift more weight than this, I've done it before, I'd rather focus on engagement and focus on movement quality today. Yeah, there's no shame in picking up a barbell with no weight to work on getting your form right. So that could look like a warm-up, getting ready to go with your heavy dumbbell or adding some light plates to your bar, but there literally is no shame in, I don't care if you put 5s on the ends, just taking a bar, working on guiding that bar like right down and above the shins, getting into the right motion, engagement wise, movement wise. Sometimes we do weird things with our gaze and our neck when we move from, I don't know, dumbbells to cables to a barbell. It just happens because it's an unnatural piece of equipment for you, and it's an unnatural movement if you haven't perfected that just yet. So the deadlift is by far, I would say, the move that's going to take you the longest to master. The best part about that is the fitness has no timeline. You could literally grow and evolve for the rest of your life using the same exercises, the same pushes, pulls, hinges that you're working on today. You literally can continue with these movements forever, okay, as long as you're physically able. So there's literally no timeline and there's no rush to throw weights on this bar. I'd rather you first get comfortable with a bar. This is set number 3 or 4. Right. Set number 3 is done. One more set in this first exercise of the list. Next move is going to be our banded, weighted, or body weight step-ups. 8 to 10 per side. Positioning myself right here, so that I have a little bit of support. My bench is not the sturdiest, so I don't always feel totally balanced and stable. That's why I do like a cable, like holding a cable attachment can really help give you that control, or using a resistance band. So there's no right or wrong there, it's just preference. Now this is your set where I need you to level up doing the most. Okay, so if we haven't hit 6 yet, we've just hit 4, you're going for 6. If you haven't added weight to your bar, think about adding weight to your bar. This is your last set. 4 to 6 reps. Awesome job. Let's get that out of the way. Step up time. Britney Spears on the playlist, 2 days in a row. What a treat. 8 to 10, what you do on one, obviously you've got to do on the other. Damn. Yo, step-ups are so freaking hard. Two more. Woo. Finish Finish that last rep with control. Awesome job. That second you get to 8, and you're like, oh, why? Why did I not stop at 8 in the first side? Remembering I still have another side. All right. I think step-ups are so freaking hard because you're never not engaging. Whether you're pushing off or lowering, these glutes are freaking engaged, like the whole time. Nice and under control. Good. Whew. Try to resist the urge to speed things up and power through. We don't need to power through. In fact, we need to slow the tempo down a little bit more. One more set. Hip thrusts are coming. Lost my balance in that last one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. All right. My goal in these hip thrusts is to make one progression per round. So you've got an 8 and 8 complex. What's that mean? It means we've got 8 reps with an 8-second hold. Yeah. So if you don't feel like counting, setting a timer, anything like that, just follow my lead. I got you. 8 full reps, plus an 8-second hold. So I'm going to start with one resistance band. I think each resistance is, I don't know, 25 to 35 pounds. I've got a heavy dumbbell. You could use a barbell with a Smith machine, whatever your hip thrust situation looks like. Just a dumbbell is also totally fine. Feet placement, most important. So make sure you've got the right feet placement. You do a couple practice reps if needed to get that perfect 90-degree angle. not too wide, not too narrow in terms of width. Last full rep. Hold. Good. Awesome job. All right, so step number 1 is done. Now remember, I want to reach the point of shaking. So I'm going to go both resistance bars so that I can reach that. There's no rush to make any progressions, but you know your level, okay? You know if you could do more. Don't wait for me to tell you when you should be doing more. Just do it. If your heels are sliding, don't worry, it happens to the best of us. Last full rep. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Yeah, that shaking is for real. That's real life. Now, I think the reason I think making certain investments in your home gym, like this one, for example, is just smart. For me, when I do get to the gym, it's rare, and also the Smith machine happens to be like typically in use every single time. That is what I use for hip thrusts at the gym, and I still, in that setup, don't find it to be as comfortable. So even though I could throw more plates on a bar, I'm not getting there often enough to be consistent, to effectively grow my glutes and work on leg strength. So that's why I have a barbell, but I wanted to invest in something like this because it's a lot more comfortable, it's a lot more portable. I can definitely do more. Like, I could throw a whole barbell on top of this resistance if I wanted to. Like, that could be a legit setup where I'm not uncomfortable, but I think where the resistance hits is really ideal. And sometimes it's just the nature of this move is really not the most comfortable. And then you got to play around with different heights. Like, this is just way more convenient in my opinion. So if you're looking to make some improvements in your home gym, if you don't have a gym membership and you want to use money that you would be spending on a gym membership, improving your home gym, then I highly, highly recommend something like this. I really do. And obviously a variety of dumbbells, which you can build over time. Last set. Last full rep. That shaking is real. It's like, that's real. And yeah, you know, I've seen those box setup things. You get one box for the cost of this piece of equipment. Like, I don't know. For me, it's just a no-brainer. Not sponsored. I don't think I have a code. Nothing. But Just my 2 cents. All right, what do we got next? We got sumo squats, 8 to 12, slide glute raises last. Sumo squats, working the outer glutes. Wide stance just like the RDL. Angle more upright, slight hinge. Remain in that hinge all throughout the deepest point of the path traveled, straight up and down. So squats are like an elevator, and RDLs are like an escalator. All right, think of it that way. 8 to 12. Woo! Little rest, little recovery. I was just trying to see what's on next on my playlist. All good, all good. All right, my next progression is 11 reps. So I'm gonna go 10, 11, 12. All right. Little rest, little recovery. Last set is coming. All right, y'all. Last set, best set, sumo squats. How's your engagement? How's your time under tension? So, last move in this workout. Side glute raise. Lost my music for a second. All right, grab your mini loop band if you have it, or set up your cable with your ankle strap at the lowest setting. I like a mini loop band around mid-thigh, or just above the knee. Like, just above the knee is actually great. I'm gonna come back behind and then kick it out until I feel the deepest point of that tension. I'm gonna slowly return to my start position, and I'm gonna go again. This tempo right here, this pace, this is what people need more of. I need you to feel that tension, that pull. I don't care if you're using a lighter resistance to achieve the same burn, the same engagement, the same tension. 8 to 10 reps. Same thing other side. Quick sip. I know the cheeks are on fire. My cheeks are on fire as well. But I'm pretty sure that's the whole point, right? That's the whole point, is to get that burn. Woo! Here we go. Whew. I am always amazed, always, of the fact that I can lift heavy barbells, heavy squats, heavy RDLs, and this shit right here. These are the things. Oh. This move gets me every time. All right. Last set, best set. Give yourself a quick pep talk. Let's go. Don't rush it. To think I almost used like a heavier resistance band today too. Damn. Then I knew after that second set, whew, awesome, awesome work. Way to bring the focus, the awareness, the intensity, the engagement. hydrate, eat, stretch, rest, walk. Please move outside of this workout today. Release the lactic acid and move your body. Stretch, hydrate, eat your protein, eat your carbs, slay your day, and I'll see you next time.